Hi there, thank you for logging onto my blog. My name is Nazim Dolly. I'm the fitness author of Ripped Dad, Fat Dad, and today we're going to be discussing the various reasons why people do not attain their fitness goals. Okay, now it's important to understand exactly why people do not attain their fitness goals, simply because there are so many people that do not. And I think on a scale of 1 to 1,000 people, for every batch of 1,000 people, about 900 people do not ever attain their fitness goals, and this is a complete understatement. Okay, so let's get right to it. Reason number one, in no particular order, lack of belief. Okay, now that's probably the most crucial element in all the reasons why people do not attain their fitness goals. Lack of belief is the most serious of them all. Now, if you cannot believe that you can do it, then there's no point in you reading every single magazine about fitness, in you just about pursuing every exercise machine there is to pursue, and you consulting every personal trainer that you can find, simply because if you do not believe deep inside that you have what it takes to make a success of your fitness endeavors, you can kiss your plans goodbye. Okay, to make an example, if you go to a zoo, you'll find that every single caged animal in the zoo is not able to escape, not because they can't, but just because the zoo itself makes it impossible for that animal to get out. If you take a lion, a tiger, a cheetah, or whatever animal you can find, you cage them up and you lock it, they will not be able to get out, simply because the cage does not allow them to get out. But interestingly enough, there's one animal, the single biggest animal, that is not caged, but he is not able to get out. And guess what elephant that is? It's the elephant. Okay, the elephant is not able to get out of the zoo, not because he's caged. Interestingly enough, the elephant is the one animal that is tied to a post by just a simple rope to his leg, to his one leg. He's able to walk free, but he doesn't. Why is that? It's because when that elephant was a youngster, he was tied to a pole, and of course, being a baby elephant, he was not able to pull away because the tight rope made it impossible for him to pull away from the post. And in so growing up, he then grew up with the belief that no matter what he does, he's not able to break free. And into his adulthood, no matter how strong he became, he grew up with this mindset that no matter what he does, he's not able to break free. And that is why, sadly, into his later life, he's able to just walk and break the rope, but he's not able to do anything about it, simply because in his mind he's already defeated. Now, similarly, most people grow up with this belief that if they were a fat little kid, if they were anorexic, or if they were just out of shape, if they were mocked and teased by their friends at school, at home, or in the neighborhood, that they are doomed to a life of mediocrity, or that they are doomed to a life of obesity or anorexia, or all kinds of body dysmorphic dysfunctions, or whatever you want to call it. You know, belief is a very crucial thing, and you need to start believing that no matter what you do, no matter what you want to achieve, you can and you will overcome it, no matter what. No one else is going to do this for you. It's like Obama says, yes, you can do it. So you need to start off this entire fitness vision, this entire fitness goal, with the belief that you can do it. As Henry Ford said, whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you are right either way. Okay, so get the belief right. Know that no matter what you do, if you put your mind to it, you can and you will achieve it, and you'll be on a better footing to attain your fitness goal. The second reason why people do not attain their fitness goals and their fitness plans, or why they never come close to it, is because they do not have a vision. Now, I can believe that I have what it takes to climb Mount Everest. I've got no doubt that I can do it, but I do not have the vision for it. It's not in my desire to do it. So you gotta have the belief that you can do it, and then secondly, you have to set out the vision to get it. Okay, now a lot of people, they would like to get into shape. It's a nice to have thing. If only they could get into shape, it'd be great, but they are not sold on the idea. You know, it's one of those things whereby if they win the lotto, it's a nice feeling. It's not really something they wish to aspire for. But unless you have a clear vision, you know, you need to have an actual date and time stamped to it. So if you feel, look, I want to lose, say, 10 or 15 kilograms by the next 3 to 4 months time, mark it off on a calendar. That's a vision. You know, you've got the vision to attain a certain goal by a certain date, and unless you wake up, it's just going to be a dream. Okay, and a goal is nothing more then having a vision with an actual date plan to it, and you need to follow through. You need to actually put the action in motion. You need to put the ball into motion to make sure that you achieve what you set out to achieve. So try to have a vision, start telling yourself that this is what I want to achieve, this is the date by which I want to achieve it, and it's non-negotiable. Okay, it's like setting up an appointment with a client, and you say to him, look, I'm meeting you definitely next week Friday at 2 p.m. We can meet at my or your office, and it's a done deal. And if you even want to do this, go to this website. I think it's called either timeanddate.com or it's dateandtime.com. I'm not too sure, but I know that there's a website whereby you can actually set a certain date for a specific event to happen, and then once you mark it off, it'll actually tell you how many days, weeks, hours and minutes, even the seconds will count off on this website, and it'll put you into a better footing to achieve your goal more efficiently. So have this vision, put an actual date next to it, and once you have written it down, you'll actually be in a better position to pursue it more effectively. Okay, reason number 3, lack of direction. Now, it's great to have the belief that you can do it. It's great to have the vision of what you want to achieve by a certain date, but if you do not have any specific direction, if you do not have a specific action plan as to how you're going to get there, you're screwed. Okay, so as you can see, my advice is now getting a little bit more technical. We're slowly but surely moving from the mindset phase to the actual action planning phase, or the project management phase, if you may. So point number 3 is that you need to have an actual action plan. You need to have actual direction. For example, you might decide that if I'm training 6 days a week, 3 of those days will be weight training days or non-consecutive days. The other 3 might be cardio days, and yes, I will get into this more in detail as time goes on, but for now, just know that you must have an action plan. Okay, having the belief is one thing, having the vision with a certain date affixed to it is another thing, but having an actual action plan and following through, that's probably one of the most important legs of this entire table that needs to stand together for you to be able to attain your fitness goals in time. And be accountable. Okay, that's reason number 4. But just before we go into reason number 4, reason number 3, as I said again, be accountable, have an actual action plan set out, and I will be discussing this in a future video, probably in the next 2 or 3 videos from now, on how to go about setting up an actual action plan, how to map out what you're going to do on what day and which exercises you're going to do. But for right now, just know that one of the reasons most people do not attain their fitness goals is simply because they do not have an action plan. So action planning is important, having vision is important, having belief is important, and having actual direction is as important in terms of an action plan. Reason number 4, okay, lack of heart. Now, you need to be passionate about what you do. You need to know that this is your life, this is your vision, this is your direction. No one else is going to do this for you. People can encourage you, people can motivate you, but unless you actually make the effort to follow through, unless you are passionate about it, no one else is going to be as passionate about your body, about your physique, about your future as you are. So unless you are sold, unless you believe, you cannot expect other people to believe for you. Okay, so you need to be sold in what you're doing. You need to know that I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this so that I can feel healthy, I can feel confident, I want to move forward, I want to make a difference in my life. Okay, so you gotta have the heart, you gotta have the passion, you gotta have the willingness to follow through, and know that no matter what you do, if you are consistent in what you're doing, in following the appropriate action plan, you will most definitely achieve your goal. Okay, the last reason for now, it's not the only reason, but just for this video, is not committing your fitness goals to pen and paper. Now, there's various research out there confirming that 97% of people do not write down their goals, not just their fitness goals, but their goals in life in general. Okay, and of the 3% that do write it down, 97% of those people actually achieve it. Now, if you, like most people out there, if you just want to have a nice to have thing whereby it's not really measurable, it's not really something that's a priority, then your goals are probably, or at least the results are probably going to be something similar. Okay, so you need to really sit down and write down your goals. As I said, you need to have an actual date affixed to it, and it's a good idea to also write down which exercises you're doing, so that over time you'll be able to establish exactly how successful you have been in attaining your fitness goals, and as time goes on and as you're becoming stronger, you'll be able to confirm that the weights are becoming heavier, you're able to do more repetitions, you are able to recover much faster from your workouts, and of course, by writing it down, you are reaffirming the mind-muscle connection that you are actually making progress, and over a period of 6 to 12 months, you'll be able to easily, by the drop of a hat or by the drop of a chart, in the form of an Excel spreadsheet, you'll be able to confirm exactly how much you have improved, how much body fat you have lost, and how far you have come since the initial session. For right now, that's going to be all. My name is Nazim Dolly. I'm the fitness author of Rip Dad, Fat Dad, and ETA certified personal fitness trainer, Merit Fitness Scholarship Award recipient from the Sports Science Institute of South Africa. Drop me a line. I'm on Facebook, Nazim Dolly, which is N-A-Z-E-E-M for mother, Dolly, which is my surname or my last name, D-O-L-L-I-E. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll catch you again next time on Going the Distance.